If someone sells land to you in Port Harcourt today and says, don't worry, it's family land, you should actually start worrying, because most land problems we see today in Port Harcourt or in Rivers State, as the case may be, comes from buying the wrong type of land with the wrong documents. So, in this video today, let's quickly explain in very simple terms what's the difference between buying family land or community land, as the case may be, and buying from the corporate land or what we call the estate land. Let's talk about the documentation risks involved and why this matters when buying land somewhere in Woji, especially off the Banana Highland. Now, what is family land? Family land is land owned by a family. It may belong to one extended family or several branches of the same family. In Rivers State today or in Port Harcourt today, as the case may be, especially in older communities, family land is very common. So let's talk about the documentations risks involved with family land. Number one, we have multiple people claim ownership. Number two, we have not all family members may be able to sign eventually. Also, we have disputes that may arise years later. Receipts may not be legally strong, not legally binding. You can't have land and just have the receipt from family. Also, difficulties in perfecting titles. So then, let's go into it. What therefore is corporate land or estate land? Simply put, corporate land is owned by a registered company or developer. Ownership is structured, documented, and traceable. So, why corporate land is safer? Let's talk about it. Why is corporate land safer? Registered company ownership. Very important. We also have clear title history. The developer is going to do all that for you. We also have the proper survey and layout already in structure. Also, we have the valid title of assignment or the valid documents. At the point whereby you are buying the land, you can simply say that this is the title of the land. Let's take Banana Highland in Transwoji, for example. It is currently selling with C of O. That's very important. It's all structured. And so, why this matters in Port Harcourt? Most land problems in Port Harcourt are documentation related, not location related. Most land problems in Port Harcourt today or in Rivers State today are documentation related. How perfect is your document? You should look at it. This is why many serious buyers, many diaspora clients usually prefer more structured estates. Let's look at Banana Highland as a case study as we go on in this video. So we have documentation chain, we have proper surveys and layout. The layout plan of Banana Island is very beautiful. So Banana Island in Transwoji, around the Balajam axis, the JDP roundabout, the Reef Court Estate, the Gulf Estates, is a corporate estate. All those estates I just mentioned now are actually corporate estates. And it offers one recognized owner, it has clear documentation chain, proper surveys and layout. The layout of Banana Highland is actually very beautiful. It's a master plan estate. Somewhere along this series, we are going to be talking about the facilities that are going to be deployed into this estate. We also have zero risks of dispute. Why? Because it is selling with the C of O, which is one of the best documents you can have when it comes to land purchasing. Also, let's quickly do this. What are the buyer's checklist? What should you do as an investor or a buyer before going ahead with any transaction, whether it's family or whether it's corporate buying? You should ask questions like, who owns the land? That's very important. How many people must sign or how many people must be involved in the documentation process? What document do I receive immediately after purchase? Can the land scale to the perfect title, like maybe the deed of assignment or the certificate of occupancy? And so, in conclusion, understanding the difference between family land and corporate land is essential when buying properties in Rivers State, when buying properties in Port Harcourt. So always prioritize I repeat, always prioritize the documentation over the price. It might be cheap, but it might not be a good land. It might be within a good location, but not a good title. So always prioritize the documentation over the price, especially in fast growing areas like Transwoji. If these videos have profited you, kindly click the subscribe button, share and like.